Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the daily currency call where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So the usual schedule of the week is Monday, Aussie and Kiwi, Tuesday, Euro. So today we will be doing the Euro, Wednesday, Pound, Thursday, Yen and Gold, and Friday, the Canadian Dollar. So before we start today's session, do help me with this poll. It is your first time here. So this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. We will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. So let me take a quick look at the poll. Yeah, we do have quite a few first timers here. So do help me with the next poll. How did you get here? So while you guys are filling out the poll, a quick introduction about Jin. So Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades an account with more than 12 million US dollars on a daily basis for his managed account clients. He is also an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course here in Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. So just want to take a quick look at the poll. Yeah, I do see a lot of you coming in from the Telegram channel and the Traders Club. So I just want to take this opportunity to share a little bit about our Traders Club. So this is our private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. This is the place to be regardless of whether you are new, experienced, part-time, or full-time trading. So if you have joined us from the Telegram channel, you have been enjoying our trade signals absolutely free. So a question you might have here is that we have told you when to get into a trade, but you do not know where to exit. So in the Traders Club, we not only give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals and actually guide you on where to exit with specific reasons. So the analysis even comes with a chart and we tell you where to exit. So why do we give this information? In the long run, you not only earn from the signals, but you also learn how to trade better. Give me a minute, I'm just going to admit some people in. Yeah. Okay. So if you require some coaching, if you are new to trading, we have members only live Zoom sessions on Monday and Wednesday evenings to run through trade ideas. Yeah, to run through trade ideas, update you on recent market and economic developments. So we also have live trading sessions with Jin, where actual trades are entered. It's the best time to learn from Jin. Pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. Lastly, we have a wide range of features here, a wide range of analysis, like our currency watch list, our correlation tables, and daily trade ideas, giving you the best information here, shortcutting your way to trading success. So to join the group is simple. Just hop onto tradersclub.lcms.com.sg. It is a paid subscription of $199 a year, which is less than $1 a day. So if you're facing any uncertainty of trading or taking any unnecessary risk on your trades, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit or some coaching to improve your strategy immediately. So just want to end off by saying trading can be lonely, but with a close-knit community ready to share, trading can be enjoyable and definitely profitable. So if you haven't already, do hop on, click on the link and join now. So with that, pass the time now to Jin for the currency call.
All right, thanks for that. So it is Tuesday morning, 9th of Feb. We are going to go through the euro dollar. I'm a bit distracted right now because the market surprisingly is moving quite a bit at this time. We've just seen over the last 4-hour candle, the euro move up by about 28 pips, almost 30 pips already. So those of you who are on the managed account, the Forex Briefcase managed account, check your accounts. We have made money this morning already, so quite a few trades closed and made money. So it's a great start to the day. I'm super happy. I think it's going to be a big trading day, especially leading up to the Chinese New Year at the end of the week. So why is the market moving up so much? Why is it? It seems like it's a dollar weakness across the board. I can tell you straight off the bat, I have no idea why. Okay, looking at forextradingasia.com here, the economic calendar, checking the news of what could be moving prices. Yesterday we spoke about it on Monday. Yesterday was Monday. We spoke about not a lot of news happening. Today, Tuesday, right now, early this morning we had ECB President Lagarde speaking. Didn't do too much, right? She just continued talking about potential support for the euro dollar across the eurozone. We had some news from Australia side. Again, didn't do too much to the dollar directly. And then not a lot of news until tonight, where we have some US employment numbers coming around. So it is catching us a little bit by surprise right now why we see the dollar weakness across the board. But that aside, planning for the week, especially with the euro dollar in focus, Wednesday, tomorrow, what euro news do we have? We have a bit of a German CPI number, but going to be at 0.8%, was 0.8, expected to stay at 0.8%. I don't think that's going to move prices too much. What you want to focus on a little bit more is tomorrow night's 9:30 news, US CPI numbers, month on month, going from 0.1% to expected 0.2%, looking at an increase in the core CPI numbers from the US, the CPI numbers month on month going from 0.4 to 0.3%. If this does come around as data like that, going from 0.4 to 0.3, and core CPI increasing ever so slightly from 0.1 to 0.2, might be one of the reasons why we see the dollar weakening across the board, in addition to other factors which I'll tell you about shortly. And then on Thursday, we have some news with US employment numbers, pound, house prices not too concerned, euro economic forecast. That's going to be interesting tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Singapore time, GMT +8, right? So with that, I think that they might actually come out a little bit dovish, might bring back some downside to the euro dollar, but in the overall scheme of things, we might still see that US dollar weakness. I'll show you what I mean on the chart. And then on Friday, remember China Spring Festival, Chinese New Year. We have the Fed monetary policy report early Friday morning. I will be trading that, don't worry. Pound GDP numbers, we'll tell you more about the pound tomorrow. A lot of pound news on Friday. Euro CPI not too concerned there, and then the US consumer sentiment coming around, looking at a slight increase in terms of consumer sentiment. So you can see that, as I said yesterday, not a lot of news happening this week. Good scattering of news around, but we've seen that the US dollar weaken, across the board at this point. What this means on the charts is, I'll show you here, this is an example, the euro dollar on the H4 time frame. Okay, euro dollar on the H4 time frame. Yesterday when we spoke about this, it was sitting at this, just slightly below this 1.2053 resistance level. I'll zoom it in a little bit so you can see. It was sitting right at this point here. What we've seen this morning is it broke up and above this resistance level now. I think that we might actually see it come back in, test this support level a bit, and then after that continue. We look like that could be a buying potential continuing up towards that 1.2145 level. Okay, I don't think it will drop too much. I'll adjust that a little bit. I think it might do something like that before continuing up again. This is going to be a good opportunity to buy as we look for it to stay above this now support level of 1.2053. You could be looking at a 20, 30 pip stop loss for that 60 pip take profit, right? I like to keep the stop loss a little bit tighter at about 20 pips to 30 pips, and then take profit levels at the next resistance level. If you're looking at a 30 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit level, you're looking at a 1:2 risk reward. If you're looking at a 20 pip stop loss, keeping it very tight, even at about that point, that's a 30 pips. If you're looking at a turning point here, 20 pip stop loss to 60, 1:3. Okay, so a lot of opportunities there, but you want to be a little bit more patient. You want to be a little bit more patient. If it stays within this 1 and 2 Bollinger Band, then you might look for that continual trend upwards towards that resistance level. So remember when I told you there are several reasons why we've seen that dollar weakness come back into play right now. You know, apart from the economic side, one of the reasons I can see is because it's been dropping that significantly. It's hit that 1.19. It seems like a very strong, I'll just switch over to the daily time frame, a very strong support level there. Okay, a very strong support level, previous resistance level, right now support level has bounced off. That's one of the reasons why we see that bounce back up, you know, from dollar strength now back into some dollar weakness. With that coming into play, the euro dollar bouncing back up coming into play. Looking at the euro pound, at this point we're seeing it still sit across at this point, because with the euro dollar shooting upwards, we've also seen the pound dollar shooting upwards above that 1.3727 resistance level, broke that, which is held for 1 week, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks back. It's finally broken that resistance level. Is it going to stay above that level, or is it going to retrace back down? I will tell you more about the pound tomorrow, okay? But you can see that with the pound going up, with the euro dollar going up, you know, that has caused the euro pound to sit at this below that 8797 resistance level. The smart play here will be to let it, I'll zoom in one more, will be to let it bounce up. Let it slowly track a little bit higher or closer towards the 8797 resistance level. You know, look for that 20 something pip stop loss, 25, 20, 30 pip stop loss for a very close 40 pip take profit level. So you're still looking at almost 1:2 risk reward ratio. Not right now. Let it track back a little bit before looking to sell it down. Or if you are, you know, super happy to take on a little bit more risk, you could be looking for a black candle cup forming. Once you see a black candle form, you could anywhere below 8761. Could be an H1 trade, very tight 15 pip stop loss, you know, for a quick, very quick 30 pip take profit level. Okay, this will be a very short-term trade, something that you want to manage very closely. You know, don't take your eyes off that, because once you start selling, you could see it drop very quickly and get out. So very quickly, we went through the euro US dollar with that upward move breaking above 1.2053, looking at a slight retracement before continuing up again towards 1.2145. And then also with the euro pound, looking at it possibly trending downwards, but with limited downside. Look for that retracement before selling it down again. So with that said, I will pass it back to Jinwei.
Okay, thank you, Jin. Yep. Do help me with the last poll for today. Let me know what you think of this session. I'm also gonna, I think we have a question.
I'll just jump in for a moment here. Just saw a Ryu just said, you know, I don't know how much it would affect the US dollar, but there was a huge rally in the Bitcoin in the last 24 hours, and the US dollar index also broke below their support. One of the news that came around early this morning is that traders and investors have been buying across the board. They've been buying gold, they've been buying silver, they've been buying Bitcoin, they've been buying across the board of cryptos. It's not just about Elon. I would love to say it's all Elon's good work. He has done a lot of fantastic work. It's not all just that, but investors have been moving towards a bit more of the risk on mindset. So they've been buying across the board, which has also contributed to that move towards that dollar weakness and the rallies in cryptocurrencies, in gold and other commodities. So that's a good point. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, I'm just going to post some links in the chat right now. Our YouTube link, subscribe to it for our daily recordings. Telegram channel for our signals. Traders Club link for the FX Kickstarter group here, and of course our Forex briefcase link if you want to have Jin and team trade for you. So yeah, with that, this is the end of the session. See you guys tomorrow for the pound analysis. Thank you and goodbye.